Hi kids, now we are going to learn about Chinese civilization. Chinese civilization, it was developed in the near to the river Huanghe and Yangtze River. Huanghe River is known as the Yellow River, which is called as the Sorrow of China, which changed its course and caused frequent floods in China. Polity and Empress Shai Hungadi, Queen Shai Huang, which means the first emperor. Shai Hungadi only founded the Qin dynasty. He is considered as the first emperor of China and is known as the son of Yavan. Okay. He defeated the feudal lords and established a strong empire. He is credited with the unifying China, and also he built the Great Wall of China to protect the empire from invading nomadic people. Nomadic people means those who are often moved one place to another place is called as the nomadic people. To protect from them, what he did, he constructed the Great Wall of China. Han Empire. Hu Tai was the greatest of the Han Emperor. He expanded the empire and built many public amenities like irrigation tanks like that. He sent Zhang Qian to the west to open the Silk Road, encourage trade activities. Because of the Silk Road and the resultant trade connection, China benefited immensely during the rule of Emperor Zhang. Chinese silk was much sought by the Romans. Actually, it was transported to the Romans through Tamilagam alone. Chinese silks it will reach to the Tamilagam. From Tamilagam only it reached to the Rome. Next, philosophy and literature. Chinese poets and philosophers Laertes, Confucius, Mencius, Motai and Tao Chen were the very well known Chinese poets and philosophers. They developed the Chinese civilization also. Xuan Tu, a military strategist, wrote the book called Art of War. The Yellow Emperor's Canon of Medicine is considered China's earliest written book on medicine. It was codified by the Han Dynasty. Laertes was the founder of Taoism. He argued that desire is the root cause of all evils. Desire means what? Wants. Wants are the root cause of the all evils. This one already Gautama Buddha also told the same thing alone. Wants na the ஆசை. ஆசையே நம்மளுடைய அழிவுக்கு காரணம். Like that only he also said. Same like that only Laertes also said that. And next, Confucius. That philosopher what he told, he told if personal life is cultivated, family life is regulated. And once family life is regulated, national life is regulated. What is the meaning of here? Cultivated means what? Growing. Okay. If one person's personal life, it is developing with the proper manner. Proper means in the disciplined manner. Definitely that family also will grow only in the disciplined manner. If one family it is in the disciplinary way, definitely all over the country, all the people will be in the same condition, will have discipline. Mencius was another well-known Chinese philosopher who travelled throughout China and offered his counsel to the rulers. Chinese scripts first initially they used the pictographic script, but after that what they did, they converted their pictographic script they are converted into a symbol form. Contribution of the Chinese civilization. What are the contribution? Writing system, it was improved by them, and invention of the paper it was made by them alone. Great Wall of China, that also it is one of the wonder of the world. Opening of the Silk Road, it is the contribution of the Chinese civilization. And they invented the gunpowder also. What they invented? Gunpowder also, it was invented by the Chinese people. Terracotta Army. The Terracotta Army refers to the large collection of terracotta warrior images which found in China. They depict the armies of the king Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. They were buried with the king. They are found at the northern foot of the Lishan mountain, 35 kilometers northeast of Xi'an, Shanghai province, as part of the mausoleum of the king.